What's up, guys? It's your boy Grants coming back with another video. This video is going to be on some of the things that are happening in KVK. We're about to start the war of the Kingsland. Everybody's meeting up, so I'll be trying to record as much video as I can for all the good battles that I see. Also, my impressions of the new KVK map, so stay tuned, guys. Hey guys, what's up? We're back. So I wanted to give a couple impressions about this KVK that's different than most KVKs that I've been in with the new map. One thing that I kind of like, so that you guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys are doing KVK and you already know, and some of you guys might be going in the KVK, and so this information might be good for you. So up here, as you can see, this is our zone. We're the orange. The cool thing about it is that nobody can get into your land. I know that it was like that before with the other map as far as your first zone, but it's also relevant to the next zone as well. So as you can see, we have our mountains right here, and we came out. Now, when you come out, you only share the second zone with one other kingdom, which is the kingdom to the side. And they're the same way. They have a border where they can't go. So before, you were facing people to the left and right of you. You were facing people from two different zones, and then you were meeting up into, the third zone or whatever. But this one is a little bit different. So as you can see right here, the second zone, we were friends with Kingdom 76, and so we came into the zone, we shared it, right? And these people who are enemies to the side of us, they're not getting in there anyway. So they can't get into there to come over to try to attack us because that zone isn't opened up. And, when we come into the next zone, the third zone, this one right here, you still can't get in. So everybody kind of in the shape of a V goes, just like the guys beneath him right here, in the shape of a V, they kind of funnel towards the Kingsland. And it's just you and another kingdom duking it out, as you can see. So if we were fighting this kingdom right here, we would be pushing them back, which we could, and we would just be going all the way to the Kingsland by ourselves. That's not the case. So as you can see here, each kingdom kind of correlated with the other kingdom in their zone, and they've all made it half and half to the middle. And a neat thing about this map is that the light versus darkness, which, the Solaria and the other one, they kind of are even. So we at the top are the light, and the kingdoms on the bottom right here are light, but the kingdoms on the side just so happen to be darkness. And, everybody can form alliances or diplomatic means that they want, but in this particular KVK that we're in, it's light versus darkness pretty much as far as the allies are concerned. So when we get to this Kingland, the right or left of us, we have those guys attacking, and then we have our allies to the south of us, and so all of us are pretty much going to be fighting in this small little Kingsland. Now, the reason I say that I like that type of style is because before, you would get drove back so easy into your land because people, you had to fight four kingdoms, just to be able to do anything to go towards the Kingsland, or you had to make, allies or whatever. This particular map, the way that it is with the structure that it is, the first zone, the second zone, and the third zone, nobody's getting in. You have these little structures right here. So you have ruins, and then you have the, let me zoom in here. This one right here. This one hasn't opened yet, but the Altar of Darkness or whatever, or I don't believe it's opened yet. But anyway, this particular style right here prevents the people from the west side to get to the north. It also prevents the people from the east side to get to the north, and vice versa. So everybody has that particular border that goes all the way. So when you're fighting for 80% of KVK, if you were fighting, you're only fighting the kingdom that's right there. It isn't until the very end that all of the kingdoms come into play in a massive war, which is neat and interesting, the style that's there. And then after that's all over, like they open up the passes. They have these passes right here. So these passes aren't just your level 5 pass that you go to infiltrate. This one is considered a level 9 pass. So it's a very specific pass, which the reason I say is interesting is because, as you notice, there's only 2 right here. So if the enemy kingdom right here to the side of us wants to come in, they have to come in directly into ours. The kingdom beneath them isn't coming into ours. They're not stretching all the way. They'd have to stretch all the way up and all the way over and then try to come in there, which they could. I mean, they could come in through the other person's pass and plan a CF and then go over there or whatever, or an AF, and vice versa. So it cuts down on the amount of alliances and kingdoms that are trying to fight against you. It makes it to where, if you're a kingdom that doesn't have a lot of packs made, that you can pretty much fight just only with a couple and have a better chance at trying to get towards the middle here. So the map does cater to, people that, might not be able to fight off 3 or 4 kingdoms at the same time. So I thought that was rather interesting and pretty cool. But yes, the other thing is how easy it is to get the honor points. Before, when you were trying to do the ruins and you were trying to do the barbarians and many different things, you were struggling to come up with the amount of points that it took to get all the way to the end. And for the average person that doesn't have a whole lot of time to be able to get into the game, I noticed that it was much easier even for me to get farther. So as you can see, whenever you go in here and you donate to these things, you get 100. So you get, if you have 5 marches out, you can get one of these and a couple attacks on a barbarian, one of these. Well, the thing is that you get 100 honored points, though. So if you think about it, if you're killing 10 barbarians, you're getting 1,000 honor points. It's a lot easier to get to 400,000 points doing that. And then you're already getting points for, killing the barbarians and gathering and other miscellaneous things that are, bringing it up, like ruins and stuff like that. But it's a lot easier to get these honor points due to these donations. And the donations help your kingdom because, you get all of these buffs and stuff like that. So I thought that was a really good addition to be able to get more benefits from the honor points for people who aren't be able to be on the game for a really, really long time, just killing nothing but barbarians straight. And then there's also, the stuff that you get from, the past glory or whatever. So those are just some of the different things that I thought were pretty neat about the update. Just so you guys know, if you have any questions about specific things in here, that I could try to answer or whatever if you got an upcoming KVK. But I will come back out with another video when we start fighting within the Kingsland. I'm sure a lot of you guys like watching some of the battles and some of the different commanders and stuff like that. So I will show some of the different battles that are going on in here. Anyway, till next time, guys. Peace.